Hello everyone. I missed you all. It's nice to hear you all again. It's been a minute. I did miss you, I can say that. I've been thinking about everybody. The Moses town, they remind me of somewhere, and I can't put my finger where. Like, where? That town. It's forgotten. I can't remember the place's name. Let's discuss the members, shall we? Let's talk about them. Booth. Let's talk about Booth first. They're very intriguing. I'll tell you voices, they are very intriguing to say the least. Their past, it does worry me a little bit. But that doesn't change anything about them mortally. They're immortal after all. Like, people are like that. The only thing I worry about is that if it changed the course of events, after all, course of events are really important. I am always standing up, little voice. Stand up straight, very tall. I've always been taught to, if you stand tall, you are strong. But both can change the course of events. It can cause an effect, in course which I would have to take action against Booth, and I don't want to, because Booth had a good life, and that good life was taken within days. Everything they knew changed, which it's terrible, and I feel bad for them. After all, I have a duty to do. Sammy on the other hand, their past is quite opposite to Booth's, I would say. Like, it's not the best. Hasn't been good at all. But ironically, the same thing keeps happening over and over again. History repeating itself, you could say. Which is interesting, since Sky wants to stop history repeating itself. But the people that are here are repeating history. Some of their lives repeat. Which isn't very good, I think. Yes, history. It's a good way to describe something. It's like history repeats itself. Sammy is a good person. I don't have many things bad to say about Sammy, but Sammy could be dangerous. Main to the event. Mainly to the events, of course, not people, maybe. Not that I can think off the top of my head, anyway. Eve lost someone important. I have a feeling that I lost someone important to me, but I have no knowledge of that. I can't remember who I may have lost. And I know everything. I remember everything, so I can't have lost somebody because I would know about it. I guess you could say there's probably a lot of guilt with Eve. They would blame themselves. And as they looked away for a moment and they lost something they cared about. Just no one. That's what it taught them. That's what they exactly do. They don't trust anybody, which can be very dangerous in some ways because you may accidentally trust the wrong people. Souffle though, that is what they go by. Obviously, they're an questionable individual, to say the least. Many people have fears. Fears are different. Fears are not something you can control. Voices. Just like you couldn't control the accident, Souffle. You couldn't control that, and look where it's gotten you. Josh says something very interesting, though, I will say the least. As not everyone uses trust in the right ways. Like you could choose trusting in good or negative situations. So Flame may need to trust someone to be there, or it could be their possible downfall. But I guess time will tell, for them at least. Who's next? Let me think. Ophelia. You were so young when it happened. I'm sorry that time took its course that quick. But somehow you lived. Big shock from me. But I knew something would happen. Because it wasn't your time. Everyone has a time, and it wasn't your time. Because everyone has a part to play in the Ignotus story. Your story changed that day. It's not the best thing, but I do hope you find what you are looking for. Again, I am sorry. Parker's interesting. Shall I voices? Because Parker reminds me of someone else. They did care, Parker. You may think they didn't, but I can show you that they did care. Caring for someone's not shown in obvious ways all the time, voices. Sometimes they're shown in negative ways. I can think of many ways, quote-unquote, caring shown. People are protective caring. Some people are defensive caring. Some people push people away because they care about them too much, in a sense. Which is not the best way to care for people, as you are pushing them away from yourself. But that's what happens sometimes. Eclipse. Eclipse is similar to Parker, but is very different to Parker at the same time. Worry is a very interesting concept. You can worry about things, about people that you don't even care about. But I don't know, you don't care about someone yet you are worried about them. And getting aware is not something everyone can do. Getting aware, in my eyes, can show that you are strong. Because you've got away from a situation you don't want to be in. But I will say this, Eclipse. Be careful. Hopefully, you worry about the correct people. Because if not, who knows what will happen. It's getting quite dark. As long as I have a torch, I'll be fine. Sleek, you seem to have a lack of trust in people. This is very obvious. To me, at least. Well, I guess. I don't know why, though. As well. Why? That's my only question for Sleek. Alas, I cannot ask Sleek personally. But I can get someone to ask for me. You see where I'm going with this voices. There's someone who can talk to everybody. That's not me. There's one person who has been very active in this community, you could say. Speak to people, even though they don't trust this person much. The people of this abandoned town. Sky. That is the thing. There's a person I can... Sky may not ask for me, but I can try. But another thing that concerns me about Sleek is that they seem to resort to violence. And that is definitely concerning, because there can definitely be potential problem to stuff. The iron the irony of your situation. Things, people always get connected somehow. Honestly, I cannot wait for them to find out. But I will say this, you disagree with their ways, yet you stayed until it happened again. You had enough. You could feel a fire was inside burning because of this. Something inside you snapped of you. Both you and I know it. Then you left out of fear, as you'll most likely be killed by them if you were found. But you keep thinking about what you saw that day and hoped for them. You left your family, the people you knew were just gone like that. There's one person I've not really thought about much. That's Jack. I haven't looked in Jack's past much because I've not heard much about Jack currently. But from what I know and remember, Jack's past is quite sad. But Jack is definitely someone that they're not expecting. They're very unique, maybe an obstacle in this guy's plan. That's something I hope. Sage pretends to be someone they're not. Ironic I'm saying that, right? The irony of me saying that of all people. A betrayal can affect a lot of things in someone's life. Why you trust somebody, who you trust, if you trust them. Betrayal's the worst type of thing any mortal can feel. Because not everyone can feel betrayal. I can't. I don't know what betrayal is fully. I know the partial feelings of it, but I guess that's what you kind of receive when you're not mortal. You have things people don't. But do you know one person who's intrigued me the most? Voices. Sky has intrigued me a lot. Sky is definitely something. There are many words. Pain is one of them, definitely. Pain for me to work with a lot. A pain for me to try and sort of place out wide, like trying to defy the events of society and that. The events that are meant to happen. Sky actively tries to change everything Yes, boys, I would say Sky is asleep. Sky hides a lot of things from people. And I can say that very confidently. Which is ironic considering you think about it, voices. I have more secrets than them. I have more secrets than anybody. I have more things to worry about. Yeah, I'm criticizing somebody else about secrets and about hiding things from people. Yes, boys, but never worry, because if it's my time to go, I would know. Because they would never want to hurt me, truly. And the one thing about Sky, like, Sky rightly hides that stuff. The secrets they know they have. Okay, my shift wasn't working for a hot minute. Like this. If people knew about the chaos that Sky's hiding, there would be literal chaos between people. And yet, I still have the cookies Sky gave me. I may never fully trust Sky. I will say that now. Maybe it's merely because of something that happened previously with somebody. But who knows? But I will say, the events will go as far as needed. This place is very worrying to me. I don't trust it at all. I wouldn't say I trust Sky. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say like I trust Sky. I wouldn't say I what's the word? Distrust. Because you know if they're just as bad as Sky finding secrets. Voices. But because I hide secrets. I hide just as many secrets as Sky. Yeah. I criticize Sky. Nothing's not known about me among these people. Because no one can. I may seem like a person who wouldn't harm a fly. There's only one person I truly cared for in my life, and I don't know where they are or if they're alive. All I have left is the bow for them. That bow is the only thing I care about. Because it's nothing I have to truly remember them by. No pause from it chat. Is the music okay? I'm sure I don't. Thank you.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute. I've been doing some stuff.
Hmm? Like,
Thinking about the people here.
hmm?
And thinking about everything you've said. Think about the things you may do. And the amount of distrust. So, how have you been?
I've been, here and there.
Yeah. No, I get you. You had any thought to what I said?
Pardon?
About everything kind of thing, like the people and, if you kind of mess with
You
things.
mean, have I changed my mind?
Kind of. Maybe.
Well, no, I haven't. And I know that's what you want to hear. But,
It could kind of hurt. Who knows?
you could.
Stuff may happen to cause the change anyway.
Yeah.
I will say that crystal is dangerous, Sky.
Why do you say that?
Because I know it's dangerous.
It's helpful. It's a resource.
It's a resource of power that shouldn't be around mortal people, Sky.
If you had it, would you use it?
I wouldn't, because I know the consequence of that. Of what it's done.
I don't see any consequence.
You will do. You don't only think about yourself currently. What about all the other people? How is this going to affect them?
I really don't care.
And that's the problem, Sky. That's where the problem starts. You don't care. But you don't know what is going to happen or how that can affect you in the long run. How bad not caring can do. I've seen it happen firsthand.
With Ace?
With many people. People have rose and fallen because of a crystal like that. And even though I may not be able to stop you with words, I will stop you if I need to. Because I don't want anyone getting hurt.
I have no doubt that you'll try. Whether you'll go through with it is another question entirely.
The best thing is, Sky, you know nothing of me or about me. You don't know who I am.
I know a little bit.
Yeah, but I know everything about you. Every last detail. You know how dangerous that is? Imagine if that information got out. I know I said I wouldn't, but
Excuse me, this chicken is bothering me. Give me a sec.
no, it's completely fine.
Leave, please. No one likes you anyways. Get out. Continue.
Like, I knew I said I wouldn't say anything because I can't really say anything. Not by choice, but it's my last resort, Sky, and I don't want to use that resort ever. Because I wouldn't say I fully trust you, but I respect people enough to not do stuff like that. They don't trust you out anyway at the minute, but I don't want to cause them to distrust you anymore. When, in theory, they should be aware about you, and they should be cautious. But I just don't want to see you hurt, Sky, at the end of the day.
Oh, I have already been hurt too much in order to let that pain through.
Yeah.
And besides, it's already kind of too late. I mean, you know, Parker.
Yeah. It's...
He trusted me a lot. Which
I never...
I think is actually working in my favor.
I'm not saying they
You know,
should.
they're small.
I never said they should or shouldn't trust you. They need... That will be their decision to trust you or not. Will it be their right decision though? That is the question. That is a question you might need to ask yourself, Sky. Do they actually trust you? Will these people actually trust you? Or will that be your downfall? Their blind trust? Or the thought of you thinking that they trust you?
If they ever do decide that they want to try and come after me, which is inevitable anyways, if they do decide that that's what they want to do, they won't be able to find me. You don't think that I have planned a plan Z? You don't think I have all those, like, 26, however many letters in the alphabet? You don't think I have that many backup plans?
There's one person you can't run from, Sky. You can't run from me.
Is that a threat?
No, it's just not a threat, I would say. It's just some information. Just letting you know that I
mean,
will
frankly,
always find you. I may not do anything with this information. I may not even come to find you, but I will know where you are. I might leave you on your own to do whatever you want. Because I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want others to be safe. Like you, Parker, Sammy, Sue.
frankly,
even though some of the bad things these people have done, everyone deserves some little good in their life, at least once. That includes you, Sky. You may not think it, but you deserve some good.
I've already had my good. And my good was not good. You know what happened.
Yeah, I do.
So I don't need to repeat it to you.
Yeah, you don't need to repeat it, but I feel like you should repeat to yourself sometimes. Remind yourself of the good times.
My
Because
good times made me weak. I
there's
don't need that.
the good times can make you strong as well, Sky, if you look at it from different perspectives. It's all about perspective with people. If you haven't noticed, mortals make opinions on what they see or what they know. See, I make opinions on what I know, but I know so much about everybody. They only know what people tell them. You can use that to your advantage, or it can be your disadvantage. That's up to you.
I was told from a very young age that you use people's strengths and their weaknesses against them. And that's exactly what I plan to do. I know you want me to change, to have this sort of like good light in me, Pearl, but that good light is burnt out. And it burnt out a long time ago.
That's not really much good light anyway. I'm trying to make that light better, stronger than it was before.
You can't.
That's the thing, I can't.
One of your lore besties. Yo, come at me. We're trying to do serious lore. I'm just serious lore, please. Oh my god, I got it. Is it still there?
Yeah,
Oh.
taking this moment to kill sounds.
You weren't accepted into the SMP bestie. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Oh.
But
Hey, wait. Does someone listening who's in the SMP want to change it today so we don't have to deal with the phantoms? Thanks. Okay, yeah. Now you can go.
I can't remember what I was doing.
You were talking about the light.
Oh yeah. Even though there wasn't much light, I can't make that light brighter, Sky. Only you can, and that's a decision you have to make. I know you may think I'm trying to make you see be kind of a good person. I'm just trying to make you see who you are fully. I don't think you see the big picture of yourself.
I see what I can do, and I know what I can do.
What can you do, Sky?
I can break them all until there is nothing left.
Could, but why? Why would you do that? That's the thing.
I'm not gonna answer that right now.
Yeah,
It'll become clear at some point.
it's all clear to me, but to them, obviously it's not clear. And that is the concern. Lies.
They're gonna find out one day.
Alright.
And when they do...
I plan on that. I hope they do, because... Yeah. That's something I will tell you. They will find out.
When they do... Look, Pearl, you're gonna have a choice. None of them will know where I went. You will. You can either tell them where I am, but know that I will keep running. You and I both know that I could kill them in less time than it would take them to even get their weapon ready.
But I can kill you quicker, Sky, and that's why you should be concerned. You don't know what I've done in the past. Not even fully. Not even I fully know sometimes. I want to forget.
Would you do that, though? To be honest, I don't know if you would do it.
That's the question you need to ask yourself, Sky. Am I a threat? Am I a friend? I guess that's gonna be a very interesting time now, seeing Sky from now on. I guess we'll just go home for a bit. My doors keep getting Don't be alarmed. I'm sorry, I want to know what type of joke this is. No one knows I'm here. No one. Oh, look at my chickens though. Letter for Pearl. So, places, this can be very concerning, or it is a prank. No one knows I live here. People probably think it's abandoned, to be honest. Or someone's trying to make me worried. Which is ironic, since it says, do not be alarmed. Let's just make sure no one sneaks up on me while reading this. Who knows of the contents? I definitely have opinions on everyone now. Hello, Pearl. You don't know me, but I'm here to help you. You need to get away from their eye. You may have found a loophole in their sight, so you do things out of their knowledge. I have sent a file with this letter. The file has some information about you, so not even you know. I will give you a place to go so you can read them without them knowing. The place is at 216.5 minus 5. There's no signature. Why would I trust? What? No. No. Why would I go to the coordinates? What? Could be a prank, but voices, but what do you think? Should I trust the letter that I've gotten out of nowhere? Should I go to those numbers? What do you think? Should I go? Yeah? Yeah? I think we might be moving some coordinates places. So 16.5 minus 5. Okay. It's down. So nice setting. I guess let's just wait for a minute. It's ironic that Sky gave me a wave rose, that means finish. Or kind of end as well. A book. Let's have a look. Cautious of Parker. Definitely cautious of Parker. Could be danger. Could be dangerous. I don't want to trust people after last time. Yeah, Legs is different. Yes, I don't know who Nudger is. And R I don't know, I recognize that. I want to meet Parker though. That is something definitely I need to do. Because Parker seems to be the person that trusts the guy the most. It's not the only reason I need to see Parker. I just... Wait. Luna? Wait. If that place is correct, I might answer these questions with some of these names.
I can smell the smoke of hell in every stitch and seam.
I just...
And like flowers, the bodies tumble.
I worry for these people. A bit too much voices. And I shouldn't worry for them this much. I know I shouldn't. But this is the only world I can't remember why I've been sent here. I'm assuming it's the same time as before. To make sure the events happen, make sure that it goes before. But I would say that this letter begs to differ. That is... Thank you for making sure I'm still standing up straight as I've been trained to. Information not even you know. What wouldn't I know about myself? Like, that's the weirdest thing to like say. What do I not know about myself? I know the mortals know nothing about me. So let's just go to those places. Let's go. I want to see what quote unquote I do not apparently know. 216, 45, minus 5. Try and get down to minus 5. Which seems very hard. Very low down. Hmm. $45. Whoa. It's in the water. Okay. I'm guessing. Let's go for a swim, I guess. Voices. There isn't anything here. It's really a prank. Whoa. Oh, that was Am I allowed to turn around and go back? Because okay, I'm definitely gonna take this a bit more seriously. Whoa. This seems familiar. Talk to Alex. Sir Alex. That means beginning. What is this place? What? Okay. The dark. Oh shit, no. About Pearl. Originally when Pearl was created, they looked very close to how they looked at Ignotus universe. The original color following brown, red hair, dark purple eyes, pale.
What is next for the subject?
This is. No.
The subject is stable.
No. Who? What is?
Project Time is going to plan.
No. This. No. What is this planet? Why is it all so familiar? No. No.
Ace is out of the picture.